Good morning, everyone. I know the lighting's a little off. That did nothing. Anyway, let me adjust some candles here, see if maybe I can brighten my face up a tad. Just a little bit. That's better. Okay, so I'm admittedly horrible when it comes to making YouTube videos. I think we can pretty much figure that out. And yeah, it's been a while since I've filmed a video last, and I apologize for that. Um, so I'll admit that I have ADHD, which I don't think you could tell. Just given my whatever, I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. You probably don't know that and can't tell, or you can by just my posting schedule, and thought processes while I'm in a video. So that's neither here nor there. I'm just gonna chat today. I will probably read some more of this Wild and an Alchemy book uh, while we're here today. But honestly, I don't even know where I left off with that. I think it was just the beginning, the very, very, very beginning. And I'm just gonna move on from that for right now because maybe I'll do another pull. I did a card pull on TikTok. Oops, sorry. I did a card pull for TikTok this morning. Um, but I'm itching to do another one. It's been a while since I've done a card pull, and uh, like in general. So regardless of the one I just did, but yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I've been watching a lot of Peter Mon recently, like a lot, and his vlogs really help me kind of understand what a vlog can be. I'm always so I'm interested in the ones where you're walking around and you're filming in public and you're, uh, you know, filming your daily life and whatever. But I don't go outside. I barely leave my apartment if I'm not going to work. Um, I like to sit at home and paint and do art. So I don't tend to have a very interesting vloggable life. However, um, I don't know why it never put two and two together that a vlog can just be sitting in front of a camera and talking. And I guess I knew that, but I'd never put it into practice because I've always wanted to do the fun cinematic jump cuts and cool shit and stuff that I'm not really that good at, but like, practice my video editing, that kind of crap. But honestly, I hate video editing. So I don't even know why. Oh, God, my animals are. What are you doing? What's wrong? Who's crying? Frederick? I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry. Oh, the kids were fighting, if you will. Not really. Fred just wants to play, and the cats want nothing to do with it right now. It's too early. I don't know what the fuck. It's like 20 after 5 in the morning right now, and I'm just up before work. So 20 before 5, or 20 after 5, I mean. And, is that right? Hang on. Sorry, phone fell over. Yeah, it's 20 after 5. I just wanted to make sure I was reading my clock right because I haven't changed it from daylight savings time, so it's an hour off, but whatever. Um, yeah, so I will actually do another card pull probably because I feel like it and I'm in the mood. But I think I'm gonna try and start doing more of these vlogs because I need an outlet to talk about my feelings, and I don't necessarily. I mean, I don't have a lot of people in my personal life that I could talk to about certain things, so I come to the internet, and I don't tend to share. I don't know. I mean, I want to get personal, but I don't want to get too personal. Um, but I am actively trying to work on my throat chakra and opening and using my voice because given the current political climate, they're trying to shut women up. They're trying to shut people up in general, and that's not gonna fucking happen. It's just not. But anyway, um, I I guess I want to talk more about my daily life. Not that I have much going on, but I'm in aircraft upholstery. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before. I used to be a server, and my day job is working with unsustainable materials, working for an unsustainable industry, and um, I'm looking to get out of it eventually, hopefully sooner rather than later. As much as I love the craft itself, uh, I love upholstery. Like I do love it. I've only been doing it for 3 years. Um, I've never worked for a place like that before. My art skills actually come in handy, although sewing is fucking hard. I will say that. And not only is sewing hard, but I'm learning how to sew with like the most difficult fucking material you could use, which is leather. Leather and um like not delicate fabric, but like it's delicate fabric, but it's also hard to work with and extremely like stiff because it has that like aircraft fire blocking back on it. Um, and it's just hard to work with. So like I'm feeling all sorts of new types of pain in my body, and I'm not in survival mode anymore, really. At least not to the point where I'm unaware of it. So um, I've been, uh, yeah, I've just been trying to enjoy the job I have for now, but I know that it's not my forever job. It's not my end all be all career because given the way this society is currently going, um, I don't think that my job is particularly sustainable um, because I don't see the aircraft industry lasting much longer, whether it be private or commercial. Um, Personally, I'm hoping it gets replaced with something better. But that is the energy that I'm feeling. I know other people are really devastated by these plane crash. I mean, planes falling out of the sky is absolutely fucking horrible. But um, I don't know, man. I try to just focus on the job, focus on what I'm doing, focus on me, and not focus on the outside factors. Because in the long run, they don't really affect me that much. Like as far as my job is concerned. Um, like I don't like that I have to work with Starlink. Um, I don't enjoy the amount of dissociation that I have to do in order to work with leather because I can't think about it too much, or else I will never be able to go into work and I will break down. Because I know this is what I mean by when I say the industry is unsustainable. Like, I know exactly how those cows are being treated prior to being fucking slaughtered for their leather. And also, like, the fucking amount of hides that we get is actually gross. Um, and I know that we're not the only place that buys that amount of leather, so it's just whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna move on from that subject because it's not that important, and I'm just venting about work, really. Um, I don't know. Yeah, the industry is just not sustainable, but neither was the restaurant. Neither is the restaurant industry, and I left that one. Um, and I did not regret it whatsoever. I do think about going back only because it can be pretty quick money and easy money, but that's literally the only reason I would go back. Uh, it's I don't like working with the public because of the way the public is, and I'm. I mean, I've definitely noticed shifts in people's attitudes. I think people are waking up and uh, they're just detaching from what's going on, and hopefully they're seeing the writing on the wall and recognizing that treating other people like shit in their immediate surroundings is exactly why we're in the position that we're in as a country. Um, you know, separating people, everyone thinking everyone's out to get them. It's actually fucking insane and exhausting. So that's why I'm not really into work. Well, there's other factors working in the restaurant industry too, but let's pull this card here. The card I pulled for TikTok was sulfur. Is this one here? I know it's backwards, but you can't really see it. But it almost looks like an eye in there. I don't know. I really like this deck. It's actually prompted, excuse me, um, prompted thoughts around like a bigger series of like larger canvases, or whatever canvases size I have. I don't know. I like ideally to work big when it comes to like figures and things like that. But I only have like a bunch of 8x10s, and I might have some bigger ones, but I'm still in the planning process since I haven't done like figurative painting in such a long time. Long, like, I just, I haven't done a lot of like surrealism in a while. And it's a mindset that you kind of have to like get back into. And it's just, you gotta like work on thinking that way. And I removed myself from that type of thinking for a while because I was so fucking burnt out after college. And I've been basically unlearning all the shit that my professor taught me because he was a boomer and, you know, he had a very militant way of thinking about art. And he instilled, like, very much if you don't show up on time or at all, you aren't taking this seriously, which it's college. I get that. I do. Um, it was college, but he only like he only allowed like 3 skips of the class at any given point, and there was no like, it didn't matter if you had an emergency, there was no excuses. If you ended up needing a week off, then, or you needed to miss an entire week of class, then you were dropped a letter grade, pretty much. Like every day you miss after the three freebies, you would drop a letter grade, which I think is pretty normal for a lot of college professors. But, and I get it, he was, nobody takes art seriously, so I understand his reasoning for that, but it was ridiculous. It was just thoughtless. He didn't give a fuck about location of the, it whatever. Anyway, so I'm basically trying to unlearn all of that militant, strict, by the book type of art practices, and it's been a journey. um, Letting my brain heal and try to focus on other things for a while. But anyway, this card that we pulled, ooh, Jupiter. That looks interesting. I don't even know if you can see it. Can you see that? Light up. There we go. Like the hand. Some symbols on there. I believe that is symbol for the air. I could be wrong. Oop, put that there. All right. VI, Jupiter, Jupiter, Jupiter. Expansion, possibility, fortune. Jupiter is often a welcome sight, emerging from the darkness, shimmering with possibilities. It is evolution. Oh, I'm sorry, evolution. When this card appears, the future is full and bright, perhaps even dazzling. Everyone wants to be around Jupiterian energy and to claim a little for themselves. So there is likely a magnetic feeling at play. The work is to keep Jupiter's bigness in balance during the wave of expansion that's taking place. Its shadow is most easily seen in celebrity culture, excess consumption, and messaging of never enough. You may begin comparing yourself with others or assessing your value. Don't double judge yourself for this. Jupiter happens instead. Oops, Jupiter happens. Instead, realign with the benevolent message in your heart. What truly needs expanding? It's likely not your followers or your bank account. Sorry, there's like little blurbs on the side of the page. So that's what I'm reading right now. In many ways, Jupiter goes hand in hand with success. Evaluate what this concept means to you. Who and what determines your success? Jupiter is said to reside in the pointer finger. Use mudras and visualizations to enliven and balance its expansive energy and good fortune. That is actually really interesting because I always used to emulate Sabrina the Teenage Witch when I was a kid, and my right pointer finger was always, and it still is, honestly, I use it as my wand sometimes, like during magic, when I'm doing spells and rituals. I don't do a ton of spell work, but when I do, I typically will use my finger as a wand because I've always imagined like yellow sparkles coming out of the end of my finger and transforming whatever into whatever. And I think that that's really interesting, especially since the the little wrap on this finger is like gold, I think. Goldish yellow. Can you see that? Yeah, goldish yellow, which I think is cool. Um, I think this is a really interesting card to pull in conjunction with sulfur, because let me read sulfur so that you can get a better idea of what I mean. What's the number here? XXIX. I gotta find it. Hang on. This is the type of thing I like want to do more of. More relaxed, more just casual, you know. I'm not into the big cinematics. I do like to um make if I'm going to make cinematic videos, I think I more so want to try it with my paintings, but I'm so inconsistent with that, and I get really focused on it, and my phone is my only recording device right now, so I don't really have a good setup. I have an iPad that one of my coworkers gave me, but it's like pretty old. Doesn't, but it's also connected with my phone. Like it links with my phone, so it's basically my phone. And it uses as much memory, like whatever videos I record there end up on my phone anyways. So I feel like it's not helping the memory or data situation. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Sulfur, here we go. Um, so exploration, up and out, both and. Um, Sulfur is responsible for both the off-putting smells and the therapeutic properties of a mineral bath. It soothes and it stinks. Literally, to understand sulfur is to embrace the both and mentality. Don't be discouraged if the meaning of this card seems to evaporate before your eyes. For now, keep in mind that what is gross contains beauty, and what is beautiful contains its own demise. Sulfur's job is to push the geyser up and out, dissipating the pressure. Don't be surprised if what appears to suck or stink soon becomes a great gift. So I just think these two work well together, especially in the context of celebrities, because look at what's happening with celebrities right now. It's actually kind of crazy. Um, what is beautiful contains its own demise. And the glitz and glam and the fucking golden placard, the fake gold placard that is surrounding Hollywood, is crumbling before our very eyes. And it's actually kind of fun to see. And I'm here for it because I'm I'm really exhausted and ready for our shadows to no longer be on display. We all need to heal, literally. Like ASAP. Let's go. Let's do this. Everybody come to terms with the bullshit so we can fucking move forward as a human society, because honestly, shit's getting ridiculous. Um I have a feeling that a lot of my talks are going to end up going to the collective because that's how I think. Um, I'm not necessarily thinking about myself all the time. I'm thinking about literally everyone else, which is pathetic, but also not pathetic. Um, Pathetic in the sense that I should be able to separate myself a little bit more, but not pathetic in the way that everyone should be considering everyone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I think my alarm here is going to go off in a few minutes, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to go end this vlog, and I am going to do more of this. I do enjoy just sitting and talking to the camera with no real script, no plans, no anything. I know this channel is called Allison's Canvases. It's based off of my art, and it primarily will be an art channel, but you know, sometimes I just need to sit and chat and in the dark, and it's not always that serious. So that's where I'm at, kind of as a whole. Excuse my language if you're not into that, but I do kind of swear a lot, and I don't particularly mean it to be offensive. It's just kind of a thing that I do. So yeah. Um, I hope this was fun for you guys to watch. I hope it was interesting. If not, please tell me, and I can switch it up. But yeah, that's all I have for you right now. I'm sorry I'm putting away these cards, and I will see you guys the next time I see you. Goodbye.